And welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond. I'm Callum. It's Kyle. Kyle, how are we doing today?
Doing
very expressive.
very expressive, yeah.
Yeah. You had a fun day at work.
Same shit, different day.
Same shit.
You have a fun day at work.
Wet. It was wet.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you work outside. Tramp.
Fucking shut up. Yeah, right. Don't worry, we won't get into mine and Kyle's jobs. He's a escort. So he works inside.
It's part-time. It's not that big of a deal.
He works inside exclusively, and people work inside him.
I had an okay day. I had some angry people.
Nice.
But other than that, yeah.
That's all right. Why were they angry?
Just
because we're just saying what your job is. So.
Oh no, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Right. We got a brand new trailer for House of the Dragon Season 2. We are about a month away now, and they've dropped the first official trailer. We've had a couple of teasers. The first official trailer now. And oh my god, I can't contain the stuff that's going to come out of my penis when the show comes out. Let's just say it's going to be a lot of sex wee.
Jesus Christ. Just like, no one's going to take us professionally.
We're not, and we never will be.
No.
We're going to do our own thing until we die. Preferably Kyle first. Kyle didn't watch the trailer. We're about a month out. He didn't want to have anything spoiled for him.
Yeah, just because I know there's loads of things out there already, and I feel like I'm probably going to have something spoiled for me just seeing it online anywhere. But thankfully, I've not been watching too much Game of Thrones on YouTube and stuff, so it shouldn't come up as recommended. But
I'm completely spoiler immune to this because when I was watching Game of Thrones, a big thing I liked to do was look into the history of Game of Thrones. And then the show came out, so I already know what happens. I haven't read the books because I can't read.
When we was watching the Game of Thrones show and you were telling me about this stuff, and I was still getting into Game of Thrones, but as soon as I sort of like got, a couple seasons into Thrones, I was like, oh, I kind of want to watch it now. But then I remember hearing stuff about, potential spin-offs might be happening with Thrones. So I just kind of like, I'll wait, and I waited, and we got House of the Dragon, which is really, the season 1's really good.
Yeah, Joffrey spoiled it for you all anyway, but
spoiled what?
Joffrey.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry, I just had to think about that for a second. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like, oh shit, yeah,
a throwaway line, but still.
Yeah, just rewatching Game of Thrones again, I was just like, oh fuck's sake, I know what that means. It's like Joffrey, you little cunt, I hate you even more.
It's just a small part of it. A big part of it was a small part.
Yeah,
but this trailer was awesome. We're getting Starks. I don't want to say too much, Kyle. But we already knew that Rhaenyra's son...
What do you mean, like Tony Stark?
Yeah, Tony Stark looks exactly who I mean. Yeah.
Fucking love Blade.
We're going to get Robert Downey Jr. into it. So I don't know why I'm here being shitty with you about you saying Tony Stark when I started this episode by saying I'm going to have sex when you come out the end of my penis while watching House of the Dragon Season 2. So... the bar's already down here.
Yeah.
Through the topics, we need to try and climb to about here.
Yeah, mate, you threw it. You
threw
it to the void,
dived in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You dived in. As soon as you... Right, let's talk about House of the Dragon. Have you got anything you want to ask me about, the upcoming season, the trailer,
I guess
Obviously,
it was just like,
obviously you won't watch the trailer, but
yeah,
probably one question you'd like to know is the trailer spoilery?
yeah.
No, it's not. But it's a month out, so don't watch it anyway. People who kind of know the story, if you like Thrones, watch the trailer. There's a line in it that comes from a character, and it makes you think, why would they be saying that? Only if you know what happens to that character, then you're like, I get that. So yeah, but this, I think this is a lot better than the Blacks and Greens trailer where it was like pick a side, because this is kind of got the same trailer but two different perspectives of it. This is now one nice complete trailer. This is what the story's going to be this season. Kyle's lights just went off.
I just realised that the wire is very fucked. So
fucking call me a tramp, pay your electricity bill.
It's not, it's like a little space, man. The wire's shit on it, so it's just kind of broke.
Well, someone needs to get you better presents. Zara. But yeah, this has been cut down to 8 episodes, I think. Season 2 instead of the 10 episodes. That is so they could spend more money on dragons, VFX, and we get some decent dragon shots in this. Nothing too spoilery, but yeah, they're going to war. Everything about this trailer is, we are going to war. We are going to war. We're going to war. So yeah.
Yeah, I like I said, I wanted to go into sort of Deadpool in the same way as like not watching the trailers, but I'm just so freaking excited for that. It's just, I'm gonna see, as long as the trailer doesn't give any sort of big story points or anything like that away. Like, we got a little bit about Wolverine, but you kind of should, considering the film's called Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm fine with that. It didn't give anything away. It was just a fun trailer for Deadpool. Whereas this, it's very, the plot, the story is what this is built off of. Like, it's the pillar that, like any movie really, or show. But this is like, every little detail in the plot has been planned out and things. So I'm just kind of wanting to go into it as blind as I can, because, I've gone this far without looking at any of the, backgrounds and, lore videos and anything from the other books. I've gone this far. I can wait another month and just experience it. Kind of like Thrones for the first time. I think I'm trying to catch lightning in the ball the same time as, when I watched Game of Thrones the first time.
If it follows the same pattern, I think, sacrilege it might be, I think Season 1 to Season 1, House of the Dragon, is better than the first season of Game of Thrones. I might be wrong for that, but I think Season 1 of House of the Dragon is better than Season 1 of Game of Thrones.
See, when I first watched Game of Thrones, I wasn't initially hooked. It took a good couple episodes to get me really into it, but it was just I think it was just kind of, it felt like the show was already running. Do you know what I mean? With Game of Thrones, it just felt like it wasn't really sort of introducing the characters. It kind of felt like all these characters already, these characters because there was a season before. There wasn't. Whereas House of the Dragon kind of slowly introduced you to the characters a bit better. I think that's all it did, to be honest, that all better. I think, par on par, House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, Season 1, House of the Dragon introduces you a little bit better. So for newcomers, I definitely think it's better. But Game of Thrones just has a bit more... I don't know, it might be nostalgia, but I really like the first season.
Yeah.
Of both.
Well, I've just finished my Game of Thrones rewatch. And yeah, it is a fun time watching it. Final season lets it down a little bit, but it's still worth the watch, I'd say.
Yeah, it's the journey, isn't it?
It is the journey.
So that proper Yorkshire then, didn't
It is the journey. That is correct, Kyle.
Yeah, it's fucking busted.
Like me, when House of the Dragon Season 2 comes out. Say, gotta bring it full circle. That is how you structure the perfect joke. You just gotta let reality do its thing.
Alright, man.
Alright, anyway, let's move on to our next topic. Something Kyle's very excited about. Spider-Man Noir! Starring Nick Cage. We're getting a TV show. It's coming to Amazon. The next part of the show is all Amazon.
Yeah, but live action.
I did say live action.
Okay, sorry.
We'll go back and we'll watch that. And you're going to be fucking wrong, alright? So yeah, Spider-Man Noir, live action, is coming to Amazon Video, Amazon Prime, whatever you want to call it, starring Nick Cage. Lord and Miller and Amy Pascal are involved in a minor degree, I think. Still, I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Well, it's definitely not the same Noir from Spider-Verse. That feels like it's already an established character. I think... I mean, it could be, but I doubt it. But anyways, I can't wait. I mean, Amazon has been throwing out some absolute, bangers. With The Boys, Invincible, Fallout most recently.
Yeah.
So I have nothing but confidence in this. I think it'll throw...
One thing I want to say before you continue anymore that might get you a little bit more excited is, I know when this was first being discussed...
It was animated?
R-rated.
Okay.
So... I don't know if that's going to be the thing now, but...
I mean, it would be cool just to see an R-rated Spidey. It wouldn't... Again, R ratings don't really make a movie, but it'll just be cool to see... a Spider-Man that's like not holding back. I think that'll be really cool. It's kind of like Batman. We've seen Batman hold back. We've seen him not hold back. It's just cool to have that different variation of the character. So, I get it. This is Spider-Man Noir. He isn't exactly Peter Parker. He is, he already is technically a different Spider-Man, but still, I'm happy with this. Nick Cage is great. Obviously, he voiced the character in the Spider-Verse film. Into the Spider-Verse, and he wasn't in the second one, but I'm pretty sure he'll be in Beyond the third.
Yeah, he teased one at the end. He was there, but there were no voice, so...
Yeah, so... Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited for this now. If this is, actually going to happen, I'm all for it. The only thing I'd say is, it's kind of like a good thing, but at the same time, I think it'll confuse people a little bit. Your average sort of, fans or average, movie, TV watchers, is that it's like, why is Spider-Man on Amazon Prime when there's Disney Plus and that has all Marvel? I think that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And I got to say this as well. One last thing. I know that Sony Marvel has some, good big deals with Netflix, with releasing like the, Spider-Man films, Venom, things like that. I am just so fucking glad that they didn't go to Netflix and say, make a Spider-Man Noir show, because I like Netflix as a streaming service.
I'm with you on that.
I like Netflix as a streaming service, I do. They've got some great stuff on there, but it's most of their original stuff has gone to the shit, to be honest. I think, Black Mirror is a good example. The latest season of that, I just felt like half of it was shite. And then, with obviously Daredevil that we had a couple of years ago, they sort of cut that off. They gave it a good run. They gave each of the characters from the Defenders their own show. Not all of it were great, but yeah, I just feel like with Amazon having the better track record, this is the way to go forward. Because a lot of like Netflix, even movies, a lot of it's just shit, and they wouldn't be ballsy enough to give it an R rating. If it does get an R rating, but it's very likely it would with Amazon compared to Netflix.
Yeah, no, 100%. Netflix, I don't think deserves this anyway. But Sony already has the deal with Amazon for TV, We know that they were producing a Silk TV show. They've cancelled that because it wasn't working. So this says to me that this is... At least the scripts have got to be decent.
Yeah.
You know, the pilot episodes at least got to be decent. If they want to continue and do this.
Yeah, I think that's probably like my only worry is just, you know, as cool as all this sounds, them going to Amazon and potentially getting an R rating, we get Noir Spider-Man, a different version of Spidey on live action. Sony's track record has been dog shit as of late when it comes to the Spider-Man IP. You know, Madam Web was a disaster. It's got to be one of the worst fucking things
Craven's
ever
been delayed again.
Craven's delayed. You know, Venom 1, I really like. Venom 2 gets a bit too silly. Obviously, Sony did the Tobey Maguire trilogy, the Sam Raimi trilogy. The third one, they fucked that up. And then, obviously, we got The Amazing Spider-Man, which the first one's great. The second one has a lot of issues. Visually, it's nice, but... Yeah, I mean, I have confidence because, again, it's, you know, Lord and Miller that's attached to this. And they've obviously had a great track record with the Spider-Verse films. Which, if you haven't seen those movies, just because they're animated... Even Callum was saying when I first told him about the first one, I said, watch the trailer. It looks visually amazing. I think this is going to be really good. And you were like, oh no, I think it's going to be like for kids or something. So, and then it came out and it was one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
And it was such a big surprise considering Sony's track record. So I have faith in this a lot more than I do with the movies. With the Sony movies, just because of who's attached.
Because of who's attached, definitely. Nick Cage, I love Nick Cage.
Who doesn't?
It's at least it will be fun with him attached to it. Now, quick question for you.
Yeah.
If you can answer questions right now.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to. Fucking Nick Cage is awesome. I love this man. That's Go on, shoot.
Do you think this is going to be in black and white?
Ooh.
Maybe like a Sin City sort of vibe? Red for the blood? Easter egg with a Rubik's Cube on his desk? Something like that.
It could be. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I think they'll do it in a very creative way. I think maybe in like the daytime sequences, it'll just look normal, but as soon as it turns to night, they just use the simple contrast. I think when he shows up in
full, I think they're going full Sin City with this.
They could do, yeah, which again I wouldn't be opposed to, but if they, it is the Spider-Man IP, so it's just, do they want to try and blend it so that it, pleases everybody? Because there's some people that will see say when the Spider-Man Noir trailer comes out and it turns out it's all black and white, people could be like, oh, why the fuck would I watch this? It's all black and white, just, for the sake of that.
You ever watched the black and white cut of Logan?
I haven't. I wanted to. I think I watched the first couple of minutes of it, though.
Yeah.
It's
a nice, different experience.
It is, but I think
the original's better, but...
Yeah, I think again, I haven't seen it entirely, but for me, just that sort of like that warm, orangey feeling fits Logan.
Yeah.
Whereas Spider-Man Noir, he's kind of built around that sort of aesthetic. So, maybe I guess we'll have to wait and see what they do. I think they'll probably very likely blend it so it opens it up to more audiences.
This is something that you could highly stylize in a good way.
Yeah. If not, I mean, it's, I'm not going to say, oh, you could just, turn it black and white yourself, because it's not exactly that.
It's
when
not
they
the
do
same.
things in, it's not the same. When people put things in black and white, yeah, it looks similar. But when they're actually doing it in the show, when the production it's been edited like that, they actually look out for, light balances and things like that to just style, really fit that stylized.
And I think definitely
style.
having red blood would. If it is R-rated and we're going to be getting blood, then I think that would really fit well.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind it if it was all black and white. I'd be fucking down for it, and then
I
sort of colorize certain
I know
bits.
it's
But
I
I
know it's a
think
minor detail, but I actually want it to be all black and white.
I think it could be where it's when he's out with the suit, everything looks kind of normal, and then when he's in the suit and it's
Also, it's like a state
nighttime,
of mind sort of thing.
yeah,
All right, I
yeah.
can fuck with that. I can fuck with that.
I think like as soon as he puts that on, he just sees things in black and white. It's like, he doesn't, there's no sort
Yeah.
of grey area for him. It's like, you're a bad guy, you deserve to be punished. There's no
Yeah.
grey area with that. I think that'd be a really cool way to. Potentially, it could be like the black and white fades out as the show goes on. Maybe he kind of sees like, he's like, oh,
I
I
saw
shouldn't
the
be so.
light.
I shouldn't be so judgmental on, if you've done a crime. Maybe there's a better way to
Maybe there's a
handle.
reason you murdered that entire family that I don't understand.
It's not like that, but it's like maybe killing people or really severely hurting them isn't the right thing to do. Maybe the justice system is the way. I'm just spitballing.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Maybe severely hurting people isn't the right thing to do.
That's not what I said.
That comes from Kyle. And,
That's not what I said.
that gives us all something to think about today. Maybe we shouldn't severely
It's
hurt
not
people.
it's not what I said, but I was thinking it.
Hell yeah.
I'm joking.
Anyway, let's move on to our next topic. Because talking about people getting severely hurt, The Boys has been renewed for season 5. Can we get a round of applause, please?
Why would you be hurt by that?
No, people get hurt in The Boys.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, come on. Clap, because your mum's got the clap. Anyway. The Boys has been renewed for season 5. This is great news. This is amazing news. This is news I like to hear because season 4 isn't even out yet. And there must have been a fucking Amazon party going on today or something. Why am I... Amazon party going on today or something. Because it's all Amazon news from here. I said that before. But... Season 5, this says 2 things. They're very confident in the show. They know it's going to get good ratings. And it also says they are very confident that people are going to like Season 4 if it's already renewed for a 5th season. So, what do you think that we're getting renewed for a 5th already? Before the 4th season came out? I think this is quite a familiar thing with The Boys, though. I'm pretty sure... Season 3 got renewed before Season 2 came out. Season 4 got renewed before Season 3 came out. So...
Yeah, I kind of... It doesn't surprise me that we're getting more of The Boys, but it's really nice to know that we are getting it. It's just like a nice confirmation that this project, this franchise is not going anywhere. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Obviously, I know with Gen V... I didn't enjoy it. I think it was not that great, but from the 3 episodes I watched, but The Boys has so far never really disappointed me. Season 1 to 3, and I'm so excited for season 4, despite me not liking Gen V. So it's just really satisfying to know that this isn't going anywhere. This is going to be something that we will be talking about even years later, and.
It's crazy to think that we're here talking about a 5th season of The Boys before we've even seen the 4th. I always thought maybe they'd end it around about 5 seasons, but they did not mention once in the article that it's the final season, which I think they would have mentioned.
Yeah, so they might decide later on, but as long as they have an idea in their head, it's like, we can take this further. It's going to be successful. I just gotta say, I'm really, really so happy that companies are not saying, oh, this show's successful and it's gone really well. We're going to do 18 seasons before it's even had fucking 4. So it's nice to know that they're taking it as pace.
Take it one at a time. And look, it gets idiots like us two speaking about it. It's renewed before the next season comes out. That's a good thing. That's it shows confidence. It's like the equivalent of lifting your review embargo on a film a month before it comes out.
Yeah.
Is renewing the next season a month before.
Yeah.
that the
I
current season comes out.
I think like one of the worst things that companies do is like they say, oh yeah, we're gonna give this show 10 seasons before it's even like had its third,
Yeah.
fourth, whatever. I think that's like one of the worst things you can say to fans because it's like, fuck me, I'm waiting all this time. Then
Yeah.
like it just feels a bit like, oh, like I want it now.
I just think season 5 of The Boys. What year? What? It's gonna be 26 when we get that.
Yeah.
That's fucking. Still, last weekend, not this weekend, last weekend, obviously, I met Jared Padalecki, not because I wanted to, but because he was a lovely guy, but because I had to go get something signed for someone while I was in other queues, and I got to speak to him, and I asked him, obviously, he's from Supernatural, Eric Kripke, he runs The Boys, he did Supernatural, and I asked him, when I was there, I says, when's Kripke getting you in The Boys? And he said, we're working on something. He says, I just need to work out a bit more because Kripke likes to get everyone shirtless. So, maybe we could be seeing Jared Padalecki in season 5 of The Boys.
Yeah. I had that scoop already. Zoe told me that.
Oh, right, spoil it for you.
Yeah. Well, I was, I was kind of waiting for it because I was like, when are we going to mention this? Because,
I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
But now, talking about it. But,
Movies and Beyond exclusive.
Movies and Beyond exclusive. That's right. We get them all the time because we are the place to be. This channel right now.
Yeah, and we don't have to worry about big companies
coming
after
the man
us.
holding us down.
Yeah, we just get genuine scoops.
Yeah, we just make shit up.
They can't get us if it ain't real.
Yeah, I don't even know what a Jared Padalecki is. What is that? A Pokemon?
Probably. Oh, no, it's probably somewhat fucked up now knowing you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I let people know all the fucked up stuff at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know. Yeah. Boys, season 5, great news. We're going to be... Do you know, I've just thought as well, we are going to be fucked in June. We've got House of the Dragon, The Boys, The Acolyte, all coming out in June. Kind of reminds me of September of 22. It's like, fucking hell, we've got so much going on, so much to watch. So we're really going to have to... Like, we like to watch things together. We might not be able to.
I think The Boys definitely has to be something we have to sort out.
Acolyte, and that's on Thursdays now as well, The Boys, not Fridays.
Yeah, we'll have to see with Acolyte. Obviously, I know you're not too keen on it. I'm looking forward to it. I will be watching it.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
And obviously, House of the Dragon. I think we might have to sort some out for that as well. To be honest,
House of the Dragon, definitely. Movies, another Movies and Beyond scoop. Just in case you wanted to know what a fucking loser I am. I live with my grandma, but she goes on holiday for 3 weeks, so Kyle might be over around that time when these shows are starting to come out. So we might be able to get a different setup going. Just completely take over my house and just turn my house into a studio, and then kick my grandma out by the time she gets back, so she has nowhere to live, and I will force her into an old woman's home. I said old woman's home because I'm not inclusive.
Jesus Christ! All I was going to suggest is that we should get a green screen. I think that'd be pretty funny.
We've got one.
To go. Oh yeah, shit, we have.
We've got one where we had news.
Yeah.
Well, I said to Kyle, I was like, I can get a green screen off a guy at work, 20 quid. And he went, yeah, get it. And then he never mentioned it again.
Because we never really sort of like, with our work schedules, it's hard for me to, for us to be in the same place at the same time sometimes when doing.
That's why we need to move in together. Everyone subscribe so me and Kyle can move in together.
Yeah, pay my bills.
Yeah. Definitely. Guys, and subscribe to pay our bills and council tax.
Hashtag council tax.
Council tax.
Oh,
right, this next topic, one we're all gonna love. I think we've already kind of gone off the rails, so we might as well talk about Roadhouse 2. It's official. Jake Gyllenhaal has signed. Don't you fucking go to sleep. Jake Gyllenhaal has signed on to Roadhouse 2. We haven't heard anything about Mystic Mac yet. I can't remember. Did he die in Roadhouse 1? I think so. I think he got like
I don't know.
I think he got like a log in the chest or something like that. Anyway, he ain't got time for that. He's fighting Michael Chandler next month. So, Kyle, tell us a little bit about your experience with Roadhouse 1. And then tell us why you're so excited for Roadhouse 2.
So, I thought the film at the very least could be a fun, it's got some cool fighting and things like that. Jake Gyllenhaal, obviously Jake Gyllenhaal's great. He has starred in some not great stuff in the past.
Many films Jake Gyllenhaal starring.
Jake Gyllenhaal has starred in films.
He has starred in films.
And obviously Conor McGregor, it's sort of his debut in a movie, is it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was. Oh, 161 subscribers, nice.
I think it would be, I thought, it could be just a fun film. I was just so fucking bored. Like, for a film that's meant to be about adrenaline, pump action, fighting scenes, I was just bored as fuck. And Jake Gyllenhaal, I love you, my guy, but there was no character to his
Kyle, he's not gonna
character.
Say this. He's not going to say this.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, I'm not blaming Jake Gyllenhaal for this, though.
Tell him you hate him, because he's not going to say it. I love you, Jake Gyllenhaal, but Kyle hates you.
Just shut the fuck up, right? It just felt like Jake Gyllenhaal was just like, he was basically, right, Jake Gyllenhaal, wear this shirt, right? Let me put a bit of ketchup on you here, right? And just walk into a bar and just make some shit up. That's it. And, I just felt so fucking bored.
Ketchup?
Yeah. What the fuck? Fucking ketchup! Yeah. No, I was very bored, and then when the fight scenes happened, they were just very cringy, and I did not enjoy the film. I gave up on one of the final fights, I think it was, when they were in the bar with Conor McGregor. I just remember sitting there, and I was just like... I just remember sitting there, though, and I was just like, I'm so fucking bored. I just want to watch something else, or play a game, or just anything. Read a book, but,
Now...
not good.
The first problem with this is we're going to need more sandwiches.
I didn't need to see that man's ass.
But many of us did. Anyway.
Here's some advice for you. Don't let anyone get this close.
Don't let anybody get close to you. Your wife's in me DMs.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure we reviewed the first one. I can't really fucking remember what I said because I can't really remember the film.
Yeah. I enjoyed the start of the film. I thought it's it's kind of like the wandering tale of this guy, and he's got some sort of past, and I'm quite intrigued. But I was just like, as soon as when you start to think the film is going to pick up and take some, it's going to take some pace, it's going to have a pace to it, it just slows the fuck down, and I'm just bored.
Yeah. But will you be watching Roadhouse 2?
No.
Not even if we get a nice blanket, cuddle up together, and watch Roadhouse 2?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not watching this shite.
Come on. We'll get a Papa John's.
No, we know what happens with Papa John's.
Yeah, you uncontrollably shit. Yeah.
So do you.
Yeah, but that's like every day for me, mate. You should see my diet.
Yeah, it's questionable. Oh, fly.
I don't even know why we try. Like, I feel like we do a fourth topic just to let off steam. Like, it's like, right, we'll get through. Because if we did 3, it'd be the third one we're fucking around in. So
yeah, I think it's just like, we got all the cool topics out of the way. Now it's just time to let loose.
It's like,
it off.
It's like if anyone clicks the main video and goes, oh, wow, they're talking about Roadhouse 2 later on, let's skip forward to that, let's see what they're saying. Sorry for disappointing you, we just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We'll let you know it's happening. Jake Gyllenhaal's coming back, that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. That's it. Topic over.
Over.
Sometimes we just, the news stories when it comes out for movies, it's not always quite big.
It's glamorous.
Yeah, so we try to get as much info on it and make it a topic, I guess. But we've had some good ones today, I think.
Yeah, and we try to at least make you laugh. That's the most important thing to us, I think.
I think the my favourite topic of obviously today was the Spider-Man noir. I'm glad that's happening.
Yeah. My favourite topic is we're getting a 5th season of The Boys. Not that I'm surprised, it's just I love that show so much.
Yeah.
Too much, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. With Roadhouse, I just... Okay.
Yeah. Let's make a pact. Let's make a pact right now. We will never speak about Roadhouse again.
Watch now, every episode we do, it's always just
Roadhouse question of the day.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Could Conor McGregor beat this guy?
Probably not. Sorry.
So
you're going to get me talking about UFC, and I don't want to bore our movie friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I think that'll do us.
That will do us for today. Kyle is signing us out. Kyle, let them all know what they should do.
Like, subscribe, and comment. We like comments.
Yep. Let us know if you made it this far in the video, because I'll be fucking impressed if you did. Let us know why you turned the video off within 5 minutes, because I said sex we. Now, but don't act like you're not going to go around saying that all week anyway, because that's pretty fucking funny if you ask me. Come on, Kyle, you're going to say it later, I know you are.
Been saying it for the past week, mate.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Show us to your mother.
We won't have an episode out tomorrow now, because I'm unfortunately working late.
If you know what I mean. Because we all know what Kyle's job is now.
He's such a cock, right?
Yeah, anyways,
I am. We might have a video out Thursday, but
why might we not though, Kyle? Let them just what you sent me in a message. In fact, I'll read it. I'll read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we will definitely have one Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Defo filming tonight. Defo. Yeah, sound. If something big does come up Thursday, then we might film then. But if not, I'm playing Starfield all day.
Yeah.
Film then on the Friday. Is your nan away? That's it. That's what you put.
Film then on Friday? Question mark. Is your nan away? Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Right.
Is your nan away? Oh.
Right. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure you subscribe to Kyle's OnlyFans, where he cooks bacon and pours honey into his belly button. See you all later.